Hey there, second graders. It's Mix Correa, your STEM teacher, and I am here to walk you through the next part of the Scratch Junior Plants Life Cycle Challenge. You should have your notebook with the seeds, roots, sprout, and the adult plant. We planned those previously. My goal today is to show you some cool code that will help your project start to truly grow. We have already created our backgrounds. We started making our seed, our roots, our sprout, and our adult as sprites. Remember, you need your seed to be its own sprite, your roots to be its own sprite. Each one needs its own so that we can make them appear when we want and hide when we want. So let's go ahead and take a look at a project here. I have this one is from, I think, Miss Goodson's class. We got started with it. If we click on the green flag, we can go ahead and see what I have. Now you can see I'm on the seed. So this is the sprite code that is only for the seed. And from the very beginning, I've got a wiggle that goes up and down. And after that happens 4 times, I'm gonna have a purple message send. If I click around, I can find out where that purple message is gonna go. You tell me, after the seed, I need my roots. So my roots, now take a look, there's 2 codes down here. You can find the purple message, but there's also another code that also happens when I click the green flag. That's because I don't want my roots to already be there. Just like my sprout, I want my sprout to hide from the very beginning. I want my roots to hide from the very beginning. When I receive the purple message, I want my roots to show. So watch out. One of the first problems I always see is somebody putting hide after the green flag and then show right away. You want those in 2 separate sentences. You don't want the roots to show until that purple message is sent, or whatever color you want it to be. My roots are going to say something and then they're going to send a blue message. Let's see when this code activates. I click on the green flag. You can see right away this code activated. Now this code is activating over here on the right. Ah, that's better. I was thirsty, and it sends a blue message. Now you're going to notice my sprout did not appear. If I go look at the sprouts code, I have told it to hide, but I have not told it when to show. I decided for this story that I was using the blue, right? Let me double check. Yep, the blue message from the roots. So I'm going to go get a when I receive this message. Make sure it's blue, that way it matches. I want my sprout to show. Once it shows, I don't want to just send the next message. I want something interesting to happen here. So I decided that I want my sprout to do this. I want it to say, I'm growing. And then I want it to get bigger. Let's see what this looks like real quick. First, I'm just going to click on this code to see what it does. Then I'm going to click on this code. I'm growing. And then it grows. If I click it again, I'm growing. And then it grows. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm growing. And then it grows. So I like that it did that 3 times. I'm going to use this button. This is a very helpful button. Does anyone know what this button does? This is called the go back to start button. If I click on this, it sends everything back to start. I'm noticing my sprout didn't shrink, so I can also always use this block. And now whenever the green flag is clicked, it will reset its size. Now I do like what I built over here. I'm gonna put this in a loop, and I'm gonna tell it to happen 3 times because that's how many I tested it for. All right, let's check out the whole thing. Everything disappears when I want it to. My seed says its message to the roots. The roots send the message to the sprout. The sprout does its thing. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing. Now what? This is your next question, all right? Obviously, I need my adult plant to start growing. Currently, I'm growing in a pot, so I don't really want my adult plant to grow forever in a pot. But let's just say I'm making an apple tree here. I'm just going to get a nice thick line, draw my apple tree, and it's not going to be a very big apple tree because it's growing in a pot. I have a plan though. I'm just going to make my tree here, and it's not going to have apples yet because apples don't grow on an apple tree. Maybe I should call it apple tree sapling. something like that, and save. Cool, and then I'm gonna have that same idea. It's just gonna grow right on top. I'm not even worried about those other sprout leaves still being there. I will have my message this time be green. I don't think I've used green yet. And so my tree should hide when I click the green flag, show when I send what color message? Green. All right, now from here, we could hypothetically be done, but you have more time. What could you do? What could you make happen? I'm thinking that I want a character. Oh, I've already got a guy with a shovel right here. Shovel guy, come on in. Oh, shovel guy's too tiny. I'm going to make him bigger. All right, shovel guy, become big. All right, now, shovel guy is going to be hiding from the very beginning too. But I want him to show at a certain point. I'm going to throw away that grow block. You can see I'm literally playing, guys. I'm just having fun with this. I want Shovel Guy to be like, oh, this tree needs to be planted. And then we're going to move to scene 2, and then I'm going to make that happen. So I'm going to say, all right, Shovel Guy, he needs to show, but when do I want him to show? I want him to show after the tree shows up, right? I'm going to have the tree say something. I'm going to say, I don't have enough space. And then my tree is gonna send a message. What color have I not used yet? Let me double check because I don't want to use purple. I don't want to use blue. I don't want to use green. Oh, I don't want to use orange. Oh, orange is good. Orange hasn't been used yet. All right, we'll use orange. Cool. And that is when my guy is going to appear. He's going to move over to the tree, probably about 3 steps. And then he's going to say, I better plant this somewhere it can grow better. And then I'm going to have him move it to scene 2, which wouldn't exist unless I make it. So let's see. I need an orchard of trees. Oh, this looks good. Oh, but this one's even better. All right, right here. Goodbye. Oh, don't want to delete the cat until I add my shovel guy. Oh, shovel guy needs to grow again. Grow, go, 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 go. Goodbye, cat. Fabulous. All right, now I'm back on scene 1. I click onto the red block, and this block hasn't existed before until I made scene 2. So let's see everything that I've got so far. Remember, we need our seed, our roots, our sprout, and our adult plant to grow in order. I need to also show the needs of my plant. So I've got space coming along in scene 2. I've got air. I've got soil for it to dig down in. Can anyone think of what am I missing? There's a need that's very important to plants that I am missing. You probably just said it. It's rain or some kind of water. So am I done with this project? No, and that's okay. Just keep working on it. Think, what else does your plant need? Can you get your stuff to show up in order? You guys have so got this project. I hope that you're having fun with it. I'm just going to leave you with this slide with all sorts of crazy coding ideas. Some of them I just now shared and some of them I did not, but you guys can kind of look at this slide. You can pause it here and just explore, what do you think that this slide, all of these different codes could do for you? What would this make your plant do or your characters do? I hope you guys have fun with this today. Big hearts from Mix Correa. I'll see you next time. Bye.